Okay, so our next learning strategy is going to be leveled questions. So as you know, when asking questions to your students, you're not going to expect each student to understand the same level of question, because as you know, each student has their own learning level as well as language acquisition level. So leveled questions is basically a strategy that is used to help students make a connection between their L1 and their L2, and it is also a strategy used to help develop student literacy. So the way teachers carry out this strategy is adapting the way that they ask questions to their students so that students are able to respond based upon their language acquisition stage. So to prepare for this strategy, teachers will need to know their students well and know what level of language acquisition or learning level their students are on. They will need to prepare or design questions that are well thought out and that meet the level of all of the students. That way all students will be included. There are 4 different stages of language acquisition, and therefore there will be 4 different stages of questioning or expectations from the students. So I'm going to show you a video clip of the 4 different stages that explains the difference of the 4 along with the expectation of each.
And we'll look at those now. First, have the pre-production stage with appropriate expectation of nodding or pointing and physically demonstrating, and you might ask the student to show you the answer. Then we have early production, where you can expect 1 to 2 word answers, so your questions would be geared for the 1 to 2 word answers. You have the speech emergence category next, where you can expect phrases or short answers, possibly grammar errors. And then we have the intermediate fluency stage, where you can expect longer sentences, fewer grammar errors, and you'll ask questions that expect the complete sentence. How did I solve the problem? Or for a reading lesson, you might ask about the character in the story and what might happen next.
Okay, so there we have the 4 different language acquisition levels, as well as the 4 different expectations from the questioning. And again, leveled question is just a strategy to use when questioning the students, so that the students are making a connection between their L1 and L2 and developing student literacy. This is basically the teachers giving the students an equal opportunity to engage and respond to the questions.